Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, colleague, everyone. Today I would like to explain an interesting topic which has as a title the main component of the radar. Before to begin the topic, let's introduce myself. I am Hussein Khairabouni. I am a student at the Arab Academy for Science, Technology and Maritime Transport. Here is my outline that I'm going to follow step by step along my presentation. In the first place, I will introduce in general the radar. Then I will explain the first main component of the radar, which is the transmitter unit. Then we will see the second main component of the radar, which is the receiver unit. The third main point will be the display unit. And finally, I will conclude. Before I start, I would like to mention that if you have any question, please keep it at the end. To start with the meaning of the radar stands for radio detection and ranging, used for detecting other ship and land obstacle, and of course to avoid collision. So here, the first main component of the radar is the transmitter unit. This picture shows us the component inside the transmitter unit, which are the master oscillator, the modulator, the magnetron. So let's explain each of them in detail. To begin with, the trigger unit or master oscillator has three functions. First function is to generate or produce low power electrical pulses. The second function is to send the speed wave, which is low pulse, to the modulator. The third function is to control the BRF, which stands for pulse repetition frequency. Now, let's move to the modulator. It has two functions. First, it is to receive the speed wave coming from the trigger unit, then change into a high power pulses. Second is to send these square pulses, which is high power, to the magnetron. Now come to the magnetron. Same as the modulator, it has two functions. Receive the square pulses coming from the modulator, then change these into electromagnetic pulses. And at the last, send these electromagnetic pulses to the scanner. Now let's see the second main component of the radar, which is the receiver unit. It will first receive the echo, then amplify it to get a significant image on the radar screen. I bring here this picture to show us the component inside the receiver unit, which we will explain more deep each of them. To start with the local oscillator, its function is to generate or produce low power frequency from 30 to 60 megahertz, and then send these to the mixer. The second one component inside the receiver unit is the mixer. This one will receive two signals, one from the echo and the other from the local oscillator, then mix it together to produce intermediate frequency. After that, send these to the intermediate frequency amplifier. The intermediate frequency amplifier function is what? Is to receive the intermediate frequency, then amplify it. And finally, send these to the detector. The fourth component inside the receiver unit is the detector, which is responsible to remove the rectangular envelope and convert it to the video pulses. Then send this to the video amplifier. The final component inside the receiver unit is the video amplifier. The function of the video amplifier is to amplify or increase the output pulses. Now come to the third main component of the radar, the display, which is an electronic device to show the radar data to operator. Here the picture of the display. Now I would like to conclude the main point of my presentation. First, I cover the meaning of the radar in general. Then we talked about the main component of the radar, which are the transmitter unit, the receiver unit, and display. And finally, here we have a picture which I collected them all system together. So now it's question time. If you have any question, you can ask me now. Thank you for your attention. And I think it's clear enough. So goodbye. Stay safe and stay home. Bye.